won silver in another individual event. In tennis, Abdullahi Mumin Babalola paired with Owolabi Taiwo to deliver the men's double gold. In the evening, Taiwo led step up to add further 2 gold and silver in weightlifting in the 76 kg class. White Trado Sports, popularly known as Ayolokun, also deliver another gold in the mixed double to make it 15 gold medals won in a day. 15 gold medal won in a day for our team Oyo and 25 gold in total. And of course, this is still counting 25 gold medals for your state team so far in the ongoing Edo 2020 National Sport Festival. Still Edo's National Sport Festival this morning. Imo men's beach volleyball team missed the gold medal after they were beaten by Team Rivers 2-0 in a close final played yesterday. Imo were ahead by 21-16 points in a very close contest final. In the top place men's beach volleyball, Kaduna pipped Edo to the bronze medal by 21, 26 and 21 to 14 points. Still Edo Sport Festival this morning, and Moses Chris Bayelsa athletes off 6 medals. The main organizing committee of the Edo 2020 National Sports Festival has disqualified Dino Ibarako, thereby striping him off the medal he has won so far. Ibarako, according to report registered for Team Rivers leading into the festival, but eventually turned up for Team Bayelsa, talking about double registration, perhaps double participation without a proper clearance by the MOC. With the development, the organizer said the 4 gold and 2 silver medals he has so far won has been cancelled. Sticking to the rule of the games is very important in a national competition like this. And still Edo this morning, Edo State are the champions of the 2020 National Sport Festival in the male and female football events after they beat Lagos in both finals played yesterday at the University of Benin pitch and Western Boys Secondary School. Benin, Esther Moses scored the only goal of the game in the 44 minutes to hand Edo the precious gold in the female category, while Lagos settled for the silver medal. Delta picked the bronze medal in the female category after the Trans Kaduna 3-1 at the Western Boys Secondary School. Benin in the top place match. In the maize final, Edo recovered from a 2-0 down to beat Lagos State again 3-2. They made it a clean sweep of the football event with the Edo Deputy Governor Philip Suab on display for the host in the final minutes. In the men's top place game, Imo gave all but was still beaten by FCT on penalties after the game ended 1-1 at the regulations time. And of course, whatever that has the beginning must have an end. And this is why the Edo State is planning very big a colorful close national sport festival. Edo State has concluded plans to stage a colorful and memorable closing ceremony for the event, which started on April 4 in Benin City. The deputy governor of the state, Vibe Swab, who is also the head of the local organizing committee, told journalists yesterday that the cultural heritage of the state will again be highlighted at the event. He noted that some logistics affected the opening and the closing will be much better. We had a nice time at the opening ceremony despite some logistics, including the downpour. But for the closing, we will bring in more entertainment to make it to make everyone happy. Rather, Edo has a rich cultural heritage, and we again display that to the world on Wednesday, that is tomorrow. This is coming from the local organizing committee, talking about the chairman of the local organizing committee. The closing ceremony of the Edo 2020 National Sports Festival takes place on Wednesday at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium in Benin City. Good morning, Ademola Olatunji.
Good morning, sports brother, and good morning our viewers and listeners at home.
Just yesterday, the story talking about the records the state or your state as in the National Sports Festival took another dimension. 25 goals to your state now, despite the slow start.
Yeah, that is a kudos for our athletes and all the participants in the National Sports Festival. We thank them all. At least having 25 goals is not 25 medals is not a joke, and we really appreciate
25
them.
gold
medals.
Medals.
So I think it is a very highly commendable impact from them.
You will recall that yesterday the general manager of the State Sports Council was very, very optimistic.
Yes, he said that yesterday, and his thought has really come to a reality now concerning what he said about the athletes and what he is thinking of Oyo State getting yesterday. And we have already gotten it now, which is a plus for us.
A plus for us, talking about Edo National Sports Festival. Stay sport on Aloore Radio. Kano Pillars gets official sponsor. Former Kano Pillars gets official sponsor. Kano Pillars have signed a memorandum of understanding (MOU) with one of the private companies in Kano State, Aspire Nigeria, to the end of the 2020-21 football season. This was disclosed by the chairman of the club, Alhaji Surajo Suaibu Yaya Jambo, shortly after signing the agreement in his office. The chairman said the signing of the MOU is part of the club's determination to bring private organizations in the running of the club affairs to reduce depending on the state government. He thanked the management of the company for accepting the club demand, which he said they requested many companies within and outside the state to partner with them, but only this company responded and hope the rest will follow suit. Ademola, before we come to that, let me quickly tell this story because they are Paris Pasu, Super Eagles captain also Ahmed Musa is considering to play some matches for his former club in Nigeria, Kano Pillars, in a bid to help boost the local league and maintain his fitness. The 28-year-old, who is a free agent, is leaving Saudi Arabia side Al Nazar in October, received a proportion from the governor of Kano, Abdullahi Umar Ganuje, and Sehu Diko, chairman of the league management company, for a short stint in Nigeria. Reports indicated that a deal to bring Musa into Nigeria Premier League giants Kano Pillars has been finalized. Musa scored 18 goals for Kano Pillars to finish as top scorer in the 2009-2010 Nigerian Professional Football League season. His desire to help promote the image of the domestic league on social media is what the LMC, which runs the Nigeria Premier Football League, is hoping to benefit from this season. Two things regarding this story. Kano Pillars having a private company to support them in terms of finances. And of course, our own dear captain of Super Eagles proposing, or perhaps very shortly, join Kano Pillars in the ongoing Nigeria Premier Football League.
So the two news are so powerful and so welcome for the Kano Pillars as a football team. When we talk of them getting a private sponsorship, it is a very good deal for them because it will help the state government financially. So let's put it straight to that like that. And Ahmed Musa coming back home to play for Kano Pillars. He is also from Kano State. He is Kano born indigene. So I think it is a very good thing for our football in Nigeria, seeing our players out there in Europe almost retiring and coming back home to play for our team. So it is something of a good nature for them.
Is it good for Musa himself?
Yes, of course. Why not? Instead of not having a playing time there, or maybe he's tiring of playing in the Europe and he feels like he's not yet retiring. So coming back home to play for the team here is a good thing for him.
Do you see it as a platform for him to get back to the normal position
in the Nigeria football?
In the foreign
No, it may not feel like going back again. So I think what he has done is okay for him like that. His age now, so considering his age as well. So I think
perhaps if he retires with Kano Pillars.
Yes, it is good. Why not? It's good for him.
Coming back home is always good, according to Ademola Olatunji. Enyimba regrets painful collapse at Ezestavi, talking about their league Confederations Cup. Enyimba lost to Estiv 3-0.
Let me just let me just chip into the Enyimba loss. That is what we are talking about. When you are playing a team from northern part of Africa, like Algeria, Morocco, Egypt, and all that, Estiv, their style of play, their humiliation when you want to play them at home. They're coming here. I'm not in support of maybe they should give them bad treatment or something of such, but that is part of football. That was what they used to cage Enyimba Football Club since the day they landed there. So they already frustrated. They frustrated the team. So even before they go in to play in the pitch of play. So that is part of football for us in Africa. Let me use the word in Africa. So I don't think Enyimba really lost to them, but it's part of football.
Is there an approach? Is there an approach to put an end to such?
It has been happened years back, decades back. So I don't think there is anything they can do in Africa. I don't think so. They have already, even the CAF Confederation of Africa Football used to side the team from northern part of Africa. They don't do anything about it. The complaint have been there many years ago, over the years.
But now we are having a representative at the CAF and perhaps FIFA level talking about Amaju Pinnick.
Amaju Pinnick, what do you want Amaju Pinnick alone to do?
It cannot influence it.
I don't think so.
It is always good to do the right thing at the right time. Kayode gets firstly goal in Turkey, talking about a Nigerian striker. The Nigerian Women Football League Secretariat has declared open the transfer window for the 2020-2021 Nigerian Women Football League Premiership season. The NWFL Chief Operating Officer Modupe Swaibu said that the transfer window at the moment is open only to Super 6 teams let's look at the issue of Nigeria Women Football League being stopped or cut off along the way. The club owners, talking about the other stakeholders, they were of opinion that they want the last league winners, last year league winners, to represent them. Yes. Now the NFL is very optimistic, talking about transfer again. Two stakeholders are not on the same path. How do you think this can assist the growth of the game?
It can assist it, because when the stakeholders in a particular organization or a particular competition is not really on the same page, so how do you want them to do it? So now I don't think they can make any achievement through that. You know, some are saying, okay, let's close the league. The club owners are agitating for the game to be played. So I think they should finalize and make a point and know where they are going to.
We hope the two sides are on the same page for them to move forward. And it's tonight. It's going to be PSG Bayern Munich, and of course, Chelsea versus Porto. What do you want to give it to?
No, I don't think it has been ended for PSG already, but let's see how it goes this night, and Chelsea will really progress. I hope so.
Chelsea will really progress. Chelsea will really progress with that score line for today, according to Ademola Olatunji, but optimistic that Chelsea will progress. West Brom defeated Southampton 3-0 yesterday. Brighton and Everton settled for goalless draw. And because of our time, we will not be able to take more than this morning. Many thanks to the production crew. Here. And of course, it has been wonderfully well in the building. Taiwo Olane is in the building. Deji Olawoyin also in the building this morning. And of course, Shegun Taiwo also in the building. Ibikunle is here. My big boss and sister, Ojo Aboyede. My name is Adedamola Adegoke, sports brother, saying continue to do what you know how to do best, and surely you will get there.